Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. Let's go. Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. Let's go.
What's good? What's good, y'all? How y'all doing, man? As people, as you guys begin to come in, man, hit that like button. Hit that like button. I'm gonna react to the message Coach Prime delivered to Jimmy Horn Jr. as well as Jimmy Horn Sr. You know, this is just another example of why you should want to play for somebody like Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying? He continually always support his football players, and it's not just about what they can do on the football field. It's about, you know, what they can do, you know, just off the field as well, you know, and things like that. And he cared about their life, and so I think that is absolutely incredible. I know majority of you guys aren't going to see this live until later on, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. I understand that. The reason why I'm going to go ahead and do this live right now is because, you know, I'm going to react to the practice today. You guys know Colorado probably practicing right now. So this evening, I'm going to be making my reaction video to that. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about this live right now. But as I said before, man, as you guys get ready to join the live, just hit that like button, man, if you guys don't mind. I definitely would appreciate that 100%. That's what helped grow the channel. That's what helps get this message out, you know, because Coach Prime obviously is sending this message out for a reason. You know, he wants everybody to hear it. So why not, you know, on my behalf, go ahead and keep this message going. Shout out to Slim Sober. He says, love the background. I appreciate, Sim Sober. Appreciate it. He said, love the background, man. I definitely appreciate you, bro. It's a journey trying to get this thing to look right. You know, I'm not a real technical guy, but I'm trying my best to get ready before the season. You know, so you know, that's why I got the background. I'm trying to get everything set. You know, I'm actually looking up how to actually copy and paste this link from this MacBook. So you guys, if you guys want to join the live right now and talk about this, you definitely can do so. We're gonna go ahead and get started in a second. Once I get this link to you guys. But yeah, man, this is another example of why playing for somebody like Coach Prime is very important, because I'm gonna tell you guys firsthand, a lot of coaches aren't like this. You know, a lot of coaches only care about what you can do on the football field. And this is why they hate Coach Prime, you know, because of things like this. Which is crazy though, because it's backwards. You know what I'm saying? You know, you hating somebody to be a very very positive person. You know, you would think that um, you know, it'd be the other way around. You know, if you cocky, if you arrogant, or something like that, you would think that it would bring a lot of hate, a lot of envy, a lot of jealousy. But you know, the fact that Coach Prime is so positive, you know what I'm saying, and people still don't like him, goes to show you, man. You know, um, the times that we live in today. We live in a time where being positive is um is a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's backwards. Now when you negative, you get supported. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, but I'm gonna go ahead and run the slide. As I said before, 19 people in the room. Hit the like button on y'all way in. So Coach Prime sent the message out to Jimmy Horn Jr. and Senior, and I think it was a very good message. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the slide.
Good day and God bless. This is a call out. This is a crowd for those that are truly involved. Your Honor, I just want to tell you candidly that I'm praying for Jimmy Horn Sr., who's been incarcerated a multitude of years, who has his court date today. His son, Jimmy Horn Jr., has left to go see his father and be there in this time of whatever transpires. I just want you to know I've talked to Jimmy Horn Sr., and truly he has served a multitude of years. He has repented of what has transpired, and he is truly a different man. I just wish to God you could see in your heart an opportunity that he could come out of incarceration and have the chance to resume his fatherly responsibility, in which he was very, very good at.
He also went on to speak about some more. I'm gonna play this clip.
I don't know where this goes or who this may make it to, but I sincerely believe in Jimmy Horn Sr., and I love Jimmy Horn Jr. to life. God bless you, those that are involved, and I appreciate you. Please find some kindness in your heart and look at the track record and understand he deserves another chance. God bless.
Very good message right there, man. We all deserve second chances. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we make mistakes. Eric Smith says, yes, it was. Yes, it was. I myself have been in the same spot as Jimmy, Dad, and that what Coach Prime means a lot. Facts. We all have made mistakes in life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. I feel like we all deserve a second chance. And, this is a great example of why, if you are a recruit, why you should want to play for somebody like Coach Prime, because he don't only just care about you as what you can do on the field, but he's supporting what's going on off the field as well. I'm gonna tell you guys, man, I played for so many coaches back in the day, and there's no way in hell they would have allowed me to not go to practice to go and support my father on a court date. You know what I'm saying? The fact that Coach Prime is allowing these guys to handle their business outside of football during fall camp. I mean, that is absolutely incredible. This is during fall camp. Now, this is not like this is just a regular practice. You know what I'm saying? This is fall camp. And so he's allowing Jimmy Horn Jr. to support his father during fall camp, during the middle of fall camp. And I think that's absolutely amazing. Roseanne Page, how you doing? Roseanne says he has his players back at all times. Facts. He definitely do. He have his players back at all times. Selma says, keep at it, Mag Dog. Coach Prime is a caring coach. Appreciate you. Yeah, 100%. Coach Prime is very caring, and I think this is absolutely amazing. This is incredible. And I definitely have the best wishes for, Jimmy Horn Jr. and his father, because once again, as I said before, we all make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. And a lot of times we make mistakes not realizing the impact that it has until we make that mistake, and even sometimes we make multiple mistakes, but sometimes, what I'm saying, it takes that one certain mistake that make us really, really wake up, and realize like it's time to change. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure Jimmy Horn Sr., father, thinks about this all the time. You know what I'm saying? He's seeing his son, Jimmy Horn Jr., out there playing a game of football, chasing his dreams, chasing his goals. You know what I'm saying? And I think that I guarantee his father thinks about that every single time that he wakes up in that cell, you know, and it's the same thing with me. When I make mistakes, I make mistakes, but when it's a certain mistake to a certain magnitude, it wakes me up, where it's like, oh yeah, it's time to change. You know what I'm saying? And so, I think that that's absolutely incredible with Coach Prime putting that message out there, because with it being Coach Prime, the right people is going to hear it. You know what I'm saying? That's the great thing about it. It's not like this message won't be heard. The right people going to hear this message. And I think Coach Prime delivered a amazing message. Roseanne says, prayers up for the entire Horn family. Facts. Yes, prayers up for the entire Horn family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody deserves a second chance. Once again, as I said before, this is an absolutely amazing message from Coach Prime.
Good day and God bless. This is a call out. This is a crowd for those that are truly involved. Your Honor, I just want to tell you candidly that I'm praying for Jimmy Horn Sr., who's been incarcerated a multitude of years, who has his court date today. His son, Jimmy Horn Jr., has left to go see his father and be there in this time of whatever transpires. I just want you to know I've talked to Jimmy Horn Sr., and truly he has served a multitude of years. He has repented of what has transpired, and he is truly a different man. I just wish to God you could see in your heart an opportunity that he could come out of incarceration and have the chance to resume his fatherly responsibility, in which he was very, very good at. I don't know where this goes or who this may make it to, but I sincerely believe in Jimmy Horn Sr., and I love Jimmy Horn Jr. to life. God bless you, those that are involved, and I appreciate you. Please find some kindness in your heart and look at the track record and understand he deserves another chance. God bless.
Shout out to Steven Charles. He says, Andre, how you been? Bro, I've been good, Steven. Doing good, man. You know what I'm saying? Out here enjoying this hot Mississippi weather. You know what I'm saying? It's hot out here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get this content out. This heat ain't gonna stop me from grinding. You know what I'm saying? But I'm good. How you doing, Steven? How you doing? Say cool. Oh yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah, that's great right there. Yeah, like I said before, just pretty much you say I'm good, man. Oh yeah, that's dope. That's nice. That's very good, bro. But yeah, I just want to deliver this message, you know what I'm saying? Because I saw Coach Prime speaking on it. He's trying to reach certain people, and I think that it's absolutely great. Like I say, during fall camp, that's huge, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't count on my hand, and I've played for a lot of coaches, how many coaches would allow me to go, and leave camp to support, what I'm saying, my father on court date, you know what I'm saying? So we got he says, question, I wanted to fly to the game on August 29th. Do I need to fly into Denver? Very good question from what because I actually am planning to fly to the game as well. And it seems like, yes, you would have to fly into Denver. Because I'm going to share the screen, because I noticed the same thing. Give me a second. I noticed the same thing when I was looking up flights. It seems like you have to. I want to say you do. Let's see. So like when you like for me, for an example, when I'm looking up flights to go to Colorado, it seemed I was looking for the same thing because when I put in Boulder, it didn't come up. So from my understanding, you're gonna have to fly into Denver. Yep. See, that's the only option you have. You're gonna have to fly into Denver. For me, the prices are a little bit steep. So like I go like on the 28th to the 30th. But they like I mean, it's okay. 401. 401 is not too bad. But yeah, you have to fly into Denver to get to Boulder. So for me, it takes about 5 hours, 4 hours. But I plan to visit the game as well. I want to try to catch. I mean, I'm trying to go hard this year, so I want to catch all home games, to be honest, and some away games, because I feel like this is the year where it's gonna be a make it break it year. You guys hear me speak about that all the time. I feel like that Coach Prime would never have another quarterback like Shedeur Sanders, regardless if he go out and get Juju Lewis or not. He's not Shedeur Sanders. You know what I'm saying? He's a good quarterback, but I feel like generational talent like Shedeur and Travis and all of those guys come around only once in a while. So if you're gonna win it all, you're gonna have to do it now. You know, so I have very high expectations for this team this year. You know what I'm saying? It's 10 wins. It's 10 wins or better. You know, a bowl season is not a win for me, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Which especially now with it being 12 team playoffs, there's no way in hell this team shouldn't be able to get into at least that 11th, 12th seed. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at their schedule, I don't see any teams on their schedule that they should fear. You know, North Dakota State should be an automatic win. Nebraska, Colorado State, Baylor, I mean, UCF, Kansas State, maybe it should be a good one. And they have Kansas State top 25. But they could be beat. Arizona, although I think they beat the hell out of us last year, but they should be able to get beat. You know what I'm saying? Cincinnati, Texas Tech, Utah should be a good one. I feel like Utah would be a good one. Kansas, we should beat them. Oklahoma State, but it's no team on this list that I feel like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying, we shouldn't be able to beat. You know, all the talking and all that stuff that was done in the offseason is over with now. Now it's time to see what these guys really about. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, you have to fly into Boulder. I mean, you have to fly to Denver. He says, it's been a while since I caught you live, and today I finally did. Yeah, I know. I usually I'm trying to go live more and more, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to do so. Shout out to Art Meredith. He says, keep up the good work, and everybody needs a second chance. And this young man needs his father. Facts. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, I agree with you. Everybody deserves a second chance. Yo, Mag Dog, you don't mind telling me what Jimmy Horn Jr. dad did to be in jail/prison? That's a very good question. I don't know. I don't know neither, but we can look and see if it comes up. I'm not sure. I was wondering that too, but I'm not necessarily I don't know really. Let me see. You know, everything is on the internet, so I mean, let's just see. Let's see if some come up. So, father of Colorado football star is currently in prison. Let's see if they say something about it. I'm unsure. No, it's not much that's been said about it. So, okay, so it's drug related. It's unclear how it says it's unclear how long Horn Sr. will be in prison, though reports indicate it's for a drug related offense. So, in my personal opinion, if that's the case, he deserves a second chance. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he did anything, worse than what these people do, as far as deleting each other, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he deserves a second chance for sure, without a doubt. I mean, in some locations it's legal, so but yeah, that answers your question right there. Yeah, yeah. In some locations it's actually legal. I never understood that. You know what I'm saying? You get more time for that type of offense than deleting somebody in life. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's just backwards. The world is very backwards. I thought life was more important than that. Not to justify it, but I'm just saying, like, he shouldn't have a problem with having a second chance. I feel like he will. I feel like he will. And if Coach Prime vouching for you, I think that's going to be a very big uh, deal. Because if anybody knows Coach Prime, 100% Coach Prime is a very positive person. So if Coach Prime is speaking out on you in this magnitude, then you obviously deserve a second chance.
Good day and God bless. This is a call out. This is a crowd for those that are truly involved. Your Honor, I just want to tell you candidly that I'm praying for Jimmy Horn Sr., who's been incarcerated a multitude of years, who has his court date today. His son, Jimmy Horn Jr., has left to go see his father and be there in this time of whatever transpires. I just want you to know I've talked to Jimmy Horn Sr., and truly he has served a multitude of years. He has repented of what has transpired, and he is truly a different man. I just wish to God you could see in your heart an opportunity that he could come out of incarceration and have a chance to resume his fatherly responsibility, in which he was very, very good at. I don't know where this goes or who this may make it to, but I sincerely believe in Jimmy Horn Sr. And I love Jimmy Horn Jr. to life. God bless you, those that are involved, and I appreciate you. Please find some kindness in your heart and look at the track record and understand he deserves another chance. God bless.
He said, Did you get a chance to see Weaver ball at Arizona? Man, I was trying to actually prepare to actually go to the actual training camp, man, but I didn't get a chance to do so. But yeah, I did see him ball out. Yeah, he definitely been balling for the Cardinals. And I feel like that. I feel like he's going to be good this season. I feel like that he may potentially be the best wide receiver for the Cardinals. And I'm not just being biased. I know they have, Marvin Harrison Jr. Marvin Harrison Jr. a lot of veterans around him. But I feel like that because he's kind of like that, overlooked wide receiver. I feel like that Xavier Weaver is going to put on the show. But yeah, I've been trying to get out there, and I'm still trying to get out there, get you guys some of that coverage actually in the stadium. So I'm gonna be very busy this year. I want to get out there and get some coverage, during the season, as well as get uh, some Colorado live games. Even with the Panthers, man. So I'm trying to get all around this year. Shout out to FPSD. He said it would be so awesome seeing his father on the sideline embracing his son after a touchdown. Hey, that would be nice, man. Can you guys imagine that happening? You know what I'm saying? His father on the sideline embracing his son, because we know his son is going to get in the end zone. That's no doubt about it. And I feel like that. We never know. How his father will respond to that touchdown. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's going to be amazing. I feel like he's going to get a second chance though, because Coach Prime is behind him. Coach Prime say he repented. I had to listen to what Coach Prime said one more time. So I mean, he repented, which is something we all supposed to do after making a mistake. So and then like I said, it ain't like he did nothing severely. Stephen Jones says, "I feel you." Shout out to Mac. 59 people in the room, man. Y'all hit that like button for me. You know what I'm saying? It's out here. They're in that 100-degree heat. You know what I'm saying? All y'all got to do, hit that like button, man. Jimmy misses his father. It messed with him last year. That's why he couldn't perform to his highest ability. He was mentally not in the game. I do feel that way as well. I do feel like with his father being incarcerated, it makes it a little bit more challenging for him to really focus. And so I think that would be a very big momentum swinger for Jimmy if his father can get a second chance at life. And I think it would help Colorado overall as well, because they're all embracing change and growth and everything together. So I think that, if his father get a second chance, it's kind of, will help them as a culture, because it seems like Colorado is very, very family oriented as far as within that locker room. Yeah, they fight and argue with each other and stuff like that, but for the most part, it seems like those guys are very close. When one person score a touchdown, somebody's patting the other brother on the back. You know what I'm saying? When somebody's doing something good, they always patting each other on the back, man. So little things like that really, really matters for a football team. And so I can guarantee you guys, man, a majority of those guys are praying for Jimmy Horn. And I think this will be huge, not just for Jimmy, man, but for the team overall. Mag Dog, is your NFL team the Panthers? Now, my NFL team is the Eagles. The Eagles. Shout out to DZA Digital. He said, "Stop it. Jimmy played great last year with that pitiful O-line. You guys know nothing about football." Well, I mean, the offensive line definitely was horrible. From my expectations and my potential, as far as my expectations of Jimmy Horn Jr., we haven't seen his full potential yet. I do feel like Jimmy played good last year. I don't feel like he played great, because I've seen better and I expect better. And I feel like that better is coming for this season. And I don't think that he would go to Reach the People Media's channel and speak about, this year being a chip on his shoulder, you know what I'm saying, for no reason. So not only are we having high expectations for Jimmy, but he have high expectations for himself, So if you feel like that was great, just keep watching. You're going to see better this season. Okay. Don't know if you talked about this, but what's up with Benson? Saw him in the meetings, didn't see him in a yellow jersey. Yeah, some of the guys, if they are injured, a lot of them don't get into into the yellow jersey, but he has been wearing a sling on his left arm, right on one of those arms. But he'll be good to go for the season. 100%. I'm 100% sure on that. You know what I'm saying? But he's a little bit banged up. That's pretty much all it is right now. But he'll be good. He'll be good to go. Oh yeah, shout out to them Eagles. Shout out to them Eagles, man. We're gonna be good this year. You know, the Eagles has added a lot of talent. Everybody suffered from that raggedy O-line, including the staff. Yeah, 100%. You know, that's why Coach Prime had to go and address that this offseason. So it shouldn't be a problem this year for sure. Yvonne Mason says, prayer hands, facts. 65 people in the room, man, hit the like button. We out here live, man, bringing you guys coverage. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. But yeah, I feel like he says, can you drop a lyric video of your intro theme song? Oh, the lyric intro, yeah. Shout out to my guy Massive, man. He put this together. I may have to do something to promote him though, because he's a pretty good rapper, man. He's a rapper. He put it together.
Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every other city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. Let's go.
What's good, Mag Dog? Late to the party, but still here. What's the topic today, brother? Yeah, so the topic today is how great of a coach Coach Prime is. You know what I'm saying? Coach Prime has shared a message to, Jimmy Horn Jr.'s and Jimmy Horn Sr.'s as far as the court dates on today or that's coming up. And his father has an opportunity to get a second chance, at life. And allegedly, it's due to some drug cases or whatever the case is. But I will play the video so you can hear it. But Coach Prime has delivered an amazing message, and he wants everyone to hear his delivery.
Good day and God bless. This is a call out. This is a crowd for those that are truly involved. Your Honor, I just want to tell you candidly that I'm praying for Jimmy Horn Sr., who's been incarcerated a multitude of years, who has his court date today. His son, Jimmy Horn Jr., has left to go see his father and be there in this time of whatever transpires. I just want you to know I've talked to Jimmy Horn Sr., and truly he has served a multitude of years. He has repented of what has transpired, and he is truly a different man. I just wish to God you could see in your heart an opportunity that he could come out of incarceration and have a chance to resume his fatherly responsibility, in which he was very, very good at. I don't know where this goes or who this may make it to, but I sincerely believe in Jimmy Horn Sr. And I love Jimmy Horn Jr. to life. God bless you, those that are involved, and I appreciate you. Please find some kindness in your heart and look at the track record and understand he deserves another chance. God bless.
He says, DZA, you act like you've been watching Colorado your whole life. You're just like us jumping on the wagon. Man, appreciate that, Mac. Appreciate that 100%. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but guys be acting like Colorado is just it. They be acting like Coach Prime has been there, you know what I'm saying, more than a year. Like he's just been there a year, give him time. You know what I'm saying? Like we already know about the offensive line, you know, but that should be addressed this season. It's very dope, bro. Facts. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Shout out to Big Walt, ATL, man. I'm loving that badge. It means a lot to me, man, to see some of y'all supporting me, man. That definitely means a lot. He says, thank you for your content. Really appreciate your coverage of this situation. Appreciate it. Yeah, when I first seen it, I was like, man, I definitely want to actually bring some coverage to it because I feel like it's great, you know, and me, and coming from me, somebody that, you know, make mistakes in life, you know, and sometimes I be wanting, you know, opportunities and forgiveness, you know, and so I can understand Jimmy Horn, you know, seniors as well as junior, because I feel like if this is upholded, I feel like that's gonna make Jimmy Horn Jr. much better because now he don't have to play worrying about his father, you know, being incarcerated and locked up. You know, now his father on the sideline. I mean, can you guys imagine? That's why I said when I reacted to one of the guys, DZA, you think Jimmy Horn balled last year. Just imagine if his father on the sideline. I mean, it'll be even more better. FPSD says, I always remember they brought that O line into Colorado. They played as good as they could, but this is a new year. Facts. This is a new year. 100%. Gutters. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, this is definitely a new year. You know, I don't expect a lot of losses this year. I just don't. You know, I'm confident in the offense. I feel like we have the best wide receivers in the country. I feel like we have the best quarterback in the country. And then I also feel like we have the best positional coaches on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, even Coach Sapp spoke about us not being able to stop the run last year, and now with us being able to have, you know, coaches that's holding themselves accountable for stopping simple stuff like the slant routes, um, the run. You know, I just feel like that this is going to be a great year. I feel like it's going to be a great year. I'm going to show y'all a little bit of Coach Sapp. Shout out to Buffs TV. I'm going to show y'all a little bit of Coach Sapp. I'm sure most of y'all probably already seen it. But Coach Sapp, he spoke about us not being able to stop the run and how this won't take place this year.
For someone that never wanted to do this, I am really addicted to it right now. The babies are really giving me a purpose in life, and I'm enjoying it.
Seems like they've taken a liking to you as well, and just enjoy working with you on the other bits. How much have you seen kind of their energy change from maybe when you were a guest last year, just kind of seeing how things have shifted in about a year?
The best thing, I wasn't really around here last year except for the first game and then the USC game. So I won't even compare anything to last year. I just love their energy, their willingness to come and work and learn and take it from the classroom out to the practice field and the drills we're doing. And I tell them, you show me how you love this by the way you work. And I'm a fun guy, I think, but I do get them to work. So they meet me more than halfway. So that's all I ask.
Hey, that's a dope way to look at it. You know what I'm saying? He said, you show me how you love us by the way you work. That right there, man. Like I say, when I be looking at these videos and stuff like that, it makes me just want to just go out and play for these guys, man. Like, I just can't see how any player that's on Colorado roster right now don't feel damn good about themselves, man. I don't care. I'm talking about from the first string to the last string. You know what I'm saying? Because these coaches, they just so great. You know what I'm saying? They so great, man. I love the way. I just love their energy.
A lot of college offenses look different than when you played.
By the way, I know the playback may be freezing right now. It's because I'm waiting on my other MacBook. So if it's freezing a little bit, y'all just gotta bear with me. Just listen to it right now. But we will have this fixed for the season because I will be reacting to the actual game highlights and stuff like that. So it won't be freezing like this for the season.
In college, is playing D-line any different now than it was when you were in college?
No, 1-3-5 never changed. Quarterback 3-7-5 step drop. I mean, it's all the same. Except, back when I played, they'd run it 30 to 40 times and then throw it 20 to 30. Now we'll close it down and throw it 40 to 50 times and choose when we want to run. But it's still the same game. It's a beautiful game.
What do you see out of your personnel group?
A lot of depth. We're trying to develop some depth right now. We got 5 ends that'll rush. I tell them we got 5 ends on a 2-lane highway, so y'all better fight for those reps because they're going to go fast. They're going to go fast. And inside, we just building depth and, want the guys to be nice and solid because the one thing that I did see last year before I turned the TV off was we couldn't stop the run, and that won't happen with me. No.
Man, I'm glad he said that because that killed me. A lot of y'all that were subscribed to this channel, y'all know how painful it was for us to watch late games at night, and watching us not being able to stop the run, the slant, the crossing routes every single week. Like that right there really, really pissed me off, man. If it's not one thing that really frustrated me is for one, having those late games and watching the same thing every week. The same thing every single week. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it happening this year. If it happens again this year, like, man, I'm gonna be real upset because I like I say, my expectations for this team is very, very high. But it sounds like Coach Sapp ain't going this year. He ain't going. I'm glad we got him.
We're gonna earn our right to rush by stopping the run.
I talked to Coach Dancy last Monday, and he said, there's no I guys. It's all about us. How are you implementing an unselfish group and really a unified front?
This is a very humbling game that we play. And if you think you can do this all by yourself, I tell them I got a gold jacket and I'll rip it up and tear it up, not to have 10 other guys come fight with me because me out on that field is just one guy. And you're just one guy. So we need a unit and a pack to go hunt. And when you pack, a bunch of wild dogs show up in your neighborhood, nobody's coming outside. And that's what I'm telling them. We're going to show up like a bunch of wild dogs to the stadium, and we're going to hunt. The table is set, let's eat.
Coach, I imagine that saying you want to improve in the run game is easier said than done.
Always.
How do you go about doing that?
On a day-in-day basis. Day out, day-in basis. We're going to pull concrete. We're going to make sure we fundamentally sound in our gaps and our hands and our feet and trust in our eyes. That's the most beautiful thing with the D-line position. Offensive linemen don't lie. Biggest lie you get told is a flash trap. And I promise you, that's just one.
You guys are taking practice down to Denver on Friday. What do you think the benefits of that practice will be?
Well, we're going to turn the lights on. Some of our guys have never been inside the lights. And, you turn those lights off. And I know Boulder going to be good and liquored up for Thursday night. We kick this thing off. So it's going to be nice and loud. And, we got a defense is going to have to be out there and loud. And we're going to need to communicate. And that's what we're going to simulate that Friday night.
Warren Sapp could do anything.
Question. Who in your room specifically, individually, has stood out the most?
I wouldn't single out one guy because we're a pack. My five ends on a 2-lane highway. That's nice and good. And then with the last 2 tackles with Buell and the young fella, we'll be 6 deep. Because Shane and Big Boy, Nani Deuce, Barnes, and then we got Kadoji in there, and then working with Buell, and then one more. Who am I forgetting? TC and the other kid. Yeah, I mean, we just mixing and matching them. We got bullets. You get shot with a 38 or a 9mm, you pick it.
Why coaching for you?
Why coaching? A lot of the guys working with him. What have you learned from him about coaching?
One more time.
What have you learned from Coach Lewis just working with him?
Oh, from the beginning, he came behind me at Miami, so he's one of those guys that was the next baby Sapp. So.
Yeah, like I said, Coach Sapp gets you in that mood, man. He says Coach Sapp really enjoying himself. Yeah, I know, right? Mag Dog, on another note, I didn't know you were that tall, dog. yeah, I got some size on me. I got a little size on me. the video playing good. Okay, yeah, because I mean it was playing bad, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was frustrating. I ended up ordering another. I ended up ordering another laptop because for the season I want to make sure we got clear footage, and we ain't got no lagging, no none of that. Because we really want to see every week, how these guys performing. You know what I'm saying? So I think the film breakdown is gonna be fun, and I'm also doing it for myself. Because I got some stuff I'm doing with scouting, and so they putting me through a lot of like scouting school and stuff like that. So I'm taking up a lot of scout courses. So just to better myself, and stuff like that, because I want to get into scouting. So like if I'm not, able to be around the game anymore, I still want to stick around in another way, But I still miss it. It's not like playing though, for sure. He said those slants killed the defense. Oh yeah, the slants and the crossing routes killed us all season. DJ says we need our linebackers to communicate with the other defensive players on the field and be able to recognize. Yes, I'm glad you said that. So let's go back to this video because Coach Sapp spoke about that, what you just said. I'm glad you mentioned that. He spoke about this in this video.
He's been trying to beat me his whole life. So now we're putting it together and see if we can turn him into something that's better than both of us. So we have a great push.
Hold up. But yeah, he spoke about that. You give it time to load up. But he spoke about how important it is for these guys to communicate.
Full relationship, see the game the same.
Yeah, it's tripping now. I agree. And I think that last year they lacked vocal leadership for those guys to communicate. That's a hell of a comment. Number one protection for Shedeur. Facts. Let me refresh this page. It said we need our linebackers to communicate. I agree 100%. So we freezing right now. Let me pull it up on the phone. Just give me a second, y'all. All right, let's see. We got Coach Sapp is enjoying himself. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. But yeah, this was a great comment. Protection for Shedeur. Oh yeah, that's gonna be key too. Protecting Shedeur. That's gonna definitely be key. Looking good, Matt Dog. Loving the setup. Will you be doing live reactions? Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be doing live watch parties. Like I said, I'm waiting on my laptop because it's a better laptop. But yeah, we're gonna do live watch parties, and some interviews and stuff like that with the players too. We actually have one coming up after fall camp. Loving Coach Sapp energy, facts. Yeah, Coach Sapp brings a lot of energy, man, and I think that's going to be great. I think it's going to be absolutely great this season. So I pretty much want to share with you guys the breaking news. We're pretty much done with the live. We almost at our hour mark. I'm gonna replay this video clip, and then we're gonna get on up out of here, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button on y'all way out.
Good day and God bless. This is a call out. This is a crowd for those that are truly involved. Your Honor, I just want to tell you candidly that I'm praying for Jimmy Horn Sr., who's been incarcerated a multitude of years, who has his court date today. His son, Jimmy Horn Jr., has left to go see his father and be there in this time of whatever transpires. I just want you to know I've talked to Jimmy Horn Sr., and truly he has served a multitude of years. He has repented of what has transpired, and he is truly a different man. I just wish to God you could see in your heart an opportunity that he could come out of incarceration and have a chance to resume his fatherly responsibility, in which he was very, very. I don't know where this goes or who this may make it to, but I sincerely believe in Jimmy Horn Sr., and I love Jimmy Horn Jr. to life. God bless you, those that are involved, and I appreciate you. Please find some kindness in your heart and look at the track record and understand he deserves another chance. God bless.